The Irishman is a new Netflix mobster film directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and yes, as many of you know, if you've listened to any of the Easy Cage podcast or any of my films, I'm not the biggest Martin Scorsese mobster film kind of guy. Like, it's just not my thing. I don't get into it. And so while Darth Easy was super excited about this film, I, on the other hand, was not. I thought, we'll see what we get here. I probably was not even going to watch it if it got really bad reviews. Like the last Martin Scorsese film, I did not see. I don't even remember what the reviews were. I remember Darth Easy going and seeing it, but it just did not look like my cup of tea. But I do really like Wolf of Wall Street. There's a couple others, Wolf of Wall Street is kind of I love that movie. This movie is long, The Irishman, and it's a mobster movie. It's a very slow paced movie. It reminds me of a lot of other super long movies like Roma last year on Netflix, and even Wolf of Wall Street. Now, I'll probably compare a few things of this film to Wolf of Wall Street, but I haven't seen some of other Scorsese's like mobster movies, like Casino and other things that I'm sure this is like kind of harkening back to. So I can't really compare with those. So I'm just going to go in as somebody who, enjoys movies, but this is not his cup of tea. I thought the performances are fantastic, definitely Oscar worthy. I really liked Al Pacino in this film. He kind of stole the movie for me. But everybody was good. Al Pacino, De Niro was good. Pesci was good. And the direction is phenomenal. I'll admit it. This movie is like masterclass work, I feel like. I'll go back to the thing I said at the beginning of this review. It's really long. And it was, it took me all day to get through it. Like I watched it, the first hour I thought was really good. You should take a break, go do something else, then watch the next hour, and then take a break. I mean, it's like 3.5 hours long. But it's a good film. It's just a slow movie. So know that going in. There are some fast-paced moments and some crazy stuff that happens, but it's very stretched out. I didn't know hardly anything about any of this. I don't know about Jimmy Hoffa or any of that kind of stuff. So it was interesting learning about that kind of stuff. And like I said, the performances are fantastic. And I enjoyed watching the film. But I think somebody would have to pay me to watch this movie again because it's so long. It's the same way I felt about Roma. It was a great film. You could tell, even in that film, visually, it was spectacular. But gosh, it is just really a hard watch and a slow build that it's not something I'm ever going to want to watch again. And that's where I think this is not as good as a Wolf of Wall Street for me, because that movie has a lot of rewatchability and it's entertaining. And you know me, I like to be entertained when I watch movies, and this does not entertain me. It was interesting to learn about. It was great to watch all the cool performances. There are some really cool shots in this film that I was blown away by. And I like the movie, but is it the greatest thing ever? Is it going to make my top 10 list? No. So that's just kind of how it is with me, and that's just my tastes, and that's just what it is. But like I said, if that's your thing, if you really like Martin Scorsese and mobster movies, you're probably going to love this movie. It's probably going to be your movie of the year. I'm sure Darth Easy's probably already got this lined up at #1 on his list, but we'll see. But for me, I enjoyed it. I was surprised, and I'm going to give The Irishman a 4 out of 5. It was really good. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.